Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another very quick MIgardener episode here with our arugula. Now, our arugula is delicious. I love these greens. They get sweeter with the winter, but that's not why I'm showing them. What I'm showing them is a variety of vegetables that I like to call a self-sowing annual. Now, a lot of people would consider these semi-perennial. These are not perennials. They will die. They are annuals. But they reseed so easily that they're actually considered a self-sowing annual. And you can leave them in the garden and basically let volunteers grow in their place when they go to seed. It reduces the amount of work that you have to do. It allows you to get fresh food without buying any more seed. And it makes it hardier and hardier the longer you grow them, because they begin to acclimate to some of your climates, whether it be the winters or the summers, whether your growing conditions are wet or dry. All of those growing conditions, the plant begins to adapt as it produces seed because it wants to survive. And arugula is a great example of that. But I want to give you a couple others in this short episode to make sure that you're growing some self-seeding annuals. One other one is Claytonia. Claytonia is a variety that you can pretty much, it's also called miner's lettuce. Claytonia is one that you can grow, and as soon as you plant the seed, it goes to bolt very quickly in the summertime, and it will drop its seed and it will sprout, and it becomes almost slightly invasive, but that's a good thing for us who like to grow these types of plants, because they're easy to pull out if they come up in a place you'd rather not have them, but it's food and you can also eat it. So that's a great reason to grow those plants. But Claytonia. Another one is called Mosh or Moshe. Either way, it is also known as corn salad. Great one, great self-seeding annual. Another one is also dandelions. Now, dandelions is a perennial, but a lot of times people, they don't want their dandelions to become too established. So what I would say to do is, before they get a nice long taproot where, then they become kind of weedy, they come back year after year. If you want them in that spot, you're going to have them in that spot. But a lot of times people will grow them as a self-seeding annual because they go to seed so easily. They will basically let the plants self-seed, pull up the existing ones before they can get too advanced, and then let the new seeds sprout. So that's another really good example of a self-seeding annual. And the final one that I do want to mention is mustard. Mustard is one of the best self-seeding annuals when it comes to kind of your brassicas, because the mustard seeds are just, they're so hardy, they're so cold tolerant, and they will self-seed just about as good as some of your arugulas will. We have one here, in fact, and one here, and one over there. And so they grow so easily, and I highly recommend growing one of those or all of them. The more the better, because it means less work for you. But yeah, so I do want to bring this episode out to you all, because I think it's important to reduce the work, because the less work you have to do, the more fun you're going to have in the garden, and also the more success you're going to have as well, because these plants know how to grow, they know how to survive, and as soon as you step in and try to interject and say, no, this is how you should be growing, well, that's sometimes where mistakes can happen. So I think it's important to let nature do the work where it can. And I certainly let my greens self-seed, because, hey, it's less work that I have to do, and everybody knows I need less work. So hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you all are staying warm wherever you are. Definitely stay tuned for more episodes. Click that subscribe button so you get a notification when we upload. And as always, hopefully you all are growing big or going home. Catch you later. Bye.